Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you all. And welcome back to the beta plan playing Shadowrun. Well, we used a bit of our gained karma to increase our body. Not so much because of the hit points, though. It is kind of good seeing we are a close combatant with our cybernetic implants. But, well, it also increases our cybernetic implants, and we want to get that up to 6 for at least another essence. So we can, well, get some more cyber mage stuff. Ah, this is our stash. Very good. This is where we can put items that we don't really want to use. Like, we don't really use grenades. Because we don't have a lot of throwing, so we're not really good with that. This is Woo. Oh, we could have a chat with Woo. Hey, Quinn. I got some things I gotta take care of here. Let's talk later. Alright. You wanna make up your bed, buddy boy? Ah, Isabel, wow. She's got a large room. Come back later, Deathclaw. I'm busy. Oh, they're already using my street name. I assume Gobbets is going to say the same. Hey, Seattle. I'm not really in the mood to hang out right now. Heavy stuff going down, you know. It'll be fine, but for the time being, I'd rather be alone. We'll talk later, though. Yeah, okay, so I kind of apparently should have asked all the questions I could right from the get-go there, but I didn't want to make the video too darn long. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is sleep. That didn't look like a good dream. The dream is suffocating. The shifting tunnel of glass and steel, the towering silhouette of a dark majesty, the shadowy doorway, and the teeth. They snap at your heels as you... They snap at your heels as you claw. What? Okay, harebrained schemes, you have one as you too many. As you claw your way back to your consciousness, you open up your eyes to Duncan looming over you. That's kinda creepy, brother. What if I slept in the nude? He shakes your shoulders roughly. Quinn! Come on, Quinn, wake up! We gotta go talk to Kindly. The others already left. What's your problem, Duncan? He lets go of your shoulder and cocks his thumb at the hatch. We gotta go. I've been trying to wake you for a while now. You were thrashing around in your sleep. Thrashing around? Yeah. You were clawing at the air. And my name is Deathclaw. It seems like I have chosen by accident a very appropriate name. I was, having a dream. No kidding. I had a hell of a nightmare last night myself. Yeah. What was yours about? He shrugs. I never remember my dreams all too well. It was probably motion sickness. Not used to sleeping on a boat. Well, a boat this large probably doesn't have a lot of movement, but okay. I woke up a little while ago and hit the head. Then I came back and woke you. You, doing okay? I'll survive. His fingers hit a knot. He winches. Oh man, nothing's gone right since we stepped afoot this country. I'll tell you something though, and this is after all a full night's sleep. I don't believe Ray's dead. I hope you're right, but I gotta say, it doesn't really look good, little brother. I'm right. Think about it. That statement from the cops on the newscast could be fake. Ours was. And that surveillance footage? We never saw Raymond get shot. The camera was hit by straight gunfire. His passion is intense, but contained, focused. Raymond's alive, Quinn. I know it. Yeah, but the fact that we didn't... The camera may have been broken by gunfire, but if I remember correctly, that was because one of the extra men Ray had with him went down. Then it becomes 1 against 4 if Raymond has no skills in combat. And even if he does, that's 2 against 4. That's kind of hard. So what do you want to do now? I don't know. Wait for a lead to turn up, I guess. He smiles. His teeth are white and straight and perfect. I'm just a muscle, remember? You're the brains of this outfit. Just like when we were kids. I would more say that I am the streetwise person of this outfit. I don't really have brains. I have intelligence 1. God, I feel like I'm 12 years old again. Squatting on a stinking trawler. My partner's gone. Raymond's gone. Hell, I'm gone. I don't even have a name anymore. And now I can't even go to sleep and hide from him all without having a nightmare. His jaw tightens as his teeth grind so loud you can hear it. What else is gonna be taken away from me? You still got that piercing you got in Tacoma? I had to drop that. Hygiene issues. Who struggles to smile? He feels. What the hell did we fall into here, Quinn? I mean, what's coming next? Isn't that obvious? Look around you. We're sinless, living in the shadows, and we're dealing with criminals. Wu is silent for a moment, and you get a blank expression. You're thinking of becoming a Shadowrunner. He says it without judgment, just a statement as a fact. Oh, whoops, then I didn't really do that right. You're thinking of becoming a Shadowrunner. What do you think that jaunt in the walled city was? He crosses his arms, considering. It was a test. The Triad woman was testing us. Shadowrunners. Oh man, I have to think about this. He shakes his head slowly, lets out a groan. This isn't the way it was supposed to be. I'm supposed to be a cop. And I want a pony. But we play the card we're dealt. He drops his hand to his hips and takes a couple of deep breaths. That's right. That's right. It's like Rayo said. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls, other build windmills. He chuckles. Finally. Raymond never said that. It was our housekeeper, Mrs. Maloney. Oh, yeah, right. Never liked her. Me either. He checks his watch. Gobbett and Isnobel left a while ago. We should get going too. See what that Triad lady has to say. Alright, well, it's clear that, we indeed were still a little bit in the, the introduction phase of the game, let's say that. That means that the introduction is quite a little bit, prolonged from the previous episodes, in my opinion. But they also had a more of a tutorial-esque intro. Okay. Somebody's squatting on the ground here. Interested to see who that is. Kindly's place reeks of stale cigar smoke and fresh urine. The clicking of mahjong tiles is strangely absent. In its place is a low murmur of laughter and the air of eager anticipation. All eyes are focused on the groaning figure, kneeling body, and bound at the feet of Kindly Chang. She beckons to him with her fingers, and he struggles toward her. The loud rustling of the plastic tarp crackling on the knees as he moves. His pants are wet with fear. An acetylene torch lies on the table at Chang's right hand. Okay, you are going to torture the man with a blowtorch. More or less. Ow. Kindly Chang ignores the scene. She behaves as if all is right in the world. How did you sleep, my little ones? Fine, thanks. What's with the guy on the floor? I know you normally shouldn't ask, but... She indicates the kneeling man with an incline of her nose. Shitmurd here is plainclothes cop. He snuck into the area last night while you were sleeping, hoping to find you and kill you before his competition got to you first. My men found him outside the trawler you were sleeping on. They saw it to it that your rest was undisturbed, and that your location remained a mystery. But except that you now might kill a cop, and then they might go looking for where he was looking. She nods her head back towards the pillar of meat standing behind her. You can thank Mr. Bao for that. Mr. Bao? Behind her? Oh, this? Oh, I didn't even notice him. Just nod at him. Boo inclines his head 1/4 of an inch. She addresses the bloody mess on his man on his knees. Now, shitbird, tell my friends here what you told me. I don't know anything, I swear. We just got the order last night. He pushes his head towards you and Wu from the floor, struggling to keep his balance. Somebody high up wants those two dead. The whole department is on it. I don't know anything else. Someone from high up. The old woman lifts her foot, taps his chin with the toe of her shoe. How high? The cop looks up at her, looks around at the room filled with triad soldiers. One of them opens his coat and shows the cop something inside. He closes it slowly and winks. Oh. The cop drops his head to his chest. All the way up. It's someone in the council. Someone on the executive council wants these two dead. Cheng spits on with a sneer. Fuck your ancestor to the 18th century. Give me the truth. Yeah, that sounds a bit like it's a little too high up there. The cop wears in the spittle. He never lifts his head. It's the truth, madam, I swear it. Whoever it was labeled them as terrorists. We're to terminate them with extreme prejudice. Kylie Cheng shovels closer to the kneeling cop, reaching down and strokes his head with her hand. Then she slowly digs her fingers into his scalp. She pulls back hard until his chin points high. The triad boss leans in close and searches his eyes with her own. And that's all he has got. She lets go of his head and smooths his buzz-cut hair with her hand. For whatever reason, last night someone on the Executive Council of the Free Enterprise Zone ordered the Hong Kong police force to kill 2 nobodies from Seattle. I find that fascinating, don't you? I call it messed up shit. Seattle isn't like Hong Kong. There, the megacorps control the government. Here, the corps are the government. The External Council is chosen by the corporate board of governors. They're basically the legislative and executive branches of the Hong Kong government in one tiny package. 8 people call the shots. Neat and efficient. You can also have quite stalemates then, with 8, not an uneven number. Kylie Cheng steps back from the cop and lights one of her thin black cigars. For the wage slaves and the civilian sheep, the corporations are a pantheon of gods who wield absolute power. She looks around the room. But not for us. The triad woman takes a long pull of her cigar and taps her ash on the kneeling cop's head. While who else knows about my guest's visit to Heyo? Shitbird. No, madam. I haven't called it in yet. I want to kill for myself. No one knows they're here, I swear it. She turns to the enforcer. Mr. Bao? Bao fiddles with the PDA in his meaty hand. Still the truth. No outgoing goals on his PDA. I should give him a different voice, he sounds too much like Wu. Very good. Thank you, Bao. She nods at the cop. Thank you for your honesty. In one smooth motion, yeah, that's what I expected, Strangler Bao produces a silenced pistol, fires it once into the policeman's head, and replaces it in his jacket. His face never changes expression. Yeah, let's not shout against her. Looks like the triad can be just as efficient. Cheng takes a drag on her cigar. Yes, my darling. She balances her cigar on the shot glass, picks up some mahjong tiles and begins playing with them absently. It's clear our friend Raymond Black was up to something involving the walled city. Something having to do with prosperity. And the executive council members want Raymond dead for that. She stacks her tiles one by one. Click, clack. Now they want you dead for it too. Click. This plastic-faced man show up on your door one day too. May show up on your door one day too. She knocks on the pile over and it clatters to the table loudly. I have a proposal for you, my sweets. A smile lights up in her dead black eyes. Work for me. Yeah, that wasn't very clear yet. Holy heck, man. You don't need intelligence for that or wisdom in order to see that coming. With Nightjar and Gutshot dead, I find myself with 2 job openings. Fill them. I have need of deniable assets here. Players unaffiliated with the Triads who can take care of some of the more unsavory business needs about town. You've proven yourself resourceful and you have no existing connections here. That can be positive in this line of work. Yeah, Shadowrunners, huh? What a surprise. Yeah, you called it, Quinn. In exchange, I will keep you safe from pests like this one. She nods at the body on the floor. The pool of blood on the plastic wrap continues to widen. You'll have safe harbor here in my town and a steady source of income. The fact that she laid down plastic so her rug wouldn't get dirty, that just should have told this man that he... She picks up a handful of tiles again, and while you dip your toe in the waters of corporate espionage, organized crime and clandestine mercenary actions, I will employ my network to find the plastic-faced man and get the information about Raymond Black. Where he's been, what he's talked to, who stood to gain from his death, what this prosperity could be. Yeah, I have the feeling you like that last part mainly, huh? And want to make a profit. Let's just ask directly. I think she would appreciate that. What's in it for you? Besides the money and the benefit of helping others in my community? I need to learn who killed one of my clients and then order to the cops to execute my team of Shadowrunners. Her voice drops and she becomes deathly serious. This is a brazen disregard of my power. Fate dictates it must be confronted, or I stand to lose everything. I haven't realized that. How would the arrangement work? Let's get to the details of this contract. I find the right jobs for the people with your talents. You do what other clients cannot do for themselves. I take a finder's fee and a small percentage of your earnings. You make a lot of Nugent very quickly. It's all very civilized. Except for the work that we need to do. That's what you already said before, but oh well. She leans in. Work with me. Allow me to help you make money. Let my network work for you and I'll help you find out what you've gotten yourselves into. Without my help, you won't last a day out there. You are completely out of your depth, I'm afraid. You need a partner. Kylie Cheng will be your partner. Woo, hands go to his hips. He drops his head and shakes it a little, amused. It was just like you said, Quinn. Shadowrunners. Glad I had some time to think about it. Process. He grips the back of his neck, squeezes hard, rips his hand away. Ah, fuck it. I'm not a cop anymore. That guy's dead. He nods. The decision's made. I'm in. What about you? No, I don't think Super Saiyan Ray is alive. He probably is, considering that this is a game, but you wouldn't normally expect that. No. No, that's not even Super Saiyan needed. That's cashed in. That also sounds a little bit too cruel, and not having anything to do. This is if you want to cash in. This is if you want to get the hell out of Hong Kong and clear your name. But I did came back. And Raymond did help me. But if he's dead, then I just want to clear my name. I'm caught between these two things. And we are the strong girl. I'm going to go for an... I'm the strong girl, and I do also want people to know who I am. I'm gonna find out who killed Raymond. Someone's gonna pay. I thought that Raymond was dead. If I thought that Raymond was dead, I'd agree with you. But he is not. Raymond is alive, I'm sure of it. So I'll run the shadows as long as Auntie Cheng keeps up her end of the bargain and helps us figure out what really happened to him. Then, I'm gonna find my father. Then it's done. Aoi is now open to you. She gestures to her lieutenant, who raises a finger to her ear and whispers into her sleeve. First order of business. Deathclaw here has already chosen a street name. She turns her attention to Wu, but Duncan Wu don't exist anymore. You'll need one too. Wu sighs. Yeah, okay. I'll think of something. Gabbard rubs her cheek against her red, a glint in her eye. I think we already covered. Gun show. She turns to Isabel. Fits, doesn't it? Indeed. I knew that was gonna stick. It has stuck. Gabbard, Isabel, we'll handle this the same way we did with all your previous work. She didn't say nightjar. All the jobs I line up for you will be sent to your computer on your squad boat. He's pointing at you. Why me? It is a simple process of elimination. She points to the little decker. Isabel isn't the leader type. You got that right. She moves her finger to the Orgo. As for Gubbet, let's just say Gubbet doesn't have a head for a business. Not my thing. Then she rests her finger on Wu, and then there's Gunshow. She wiggles it. The jury's out on Mr. Gunshow. Meaning? Her response is direct, straightforward. Meaning there's a lot going... Oh, sorry. Whoops! Change the names there. Change the voice there. Meaning there's a lot going on with that head of yours right now, and I'm not sure I can trust you. No, not saying that to Duncan. So I'm in charge because I'm the best of the worst? Oh, my sweet. Don't put it that way. She opens her arms. You're the most equipped for the role. She's making sense. You're the right person for this, Quinn. Quinn Liangyu doesn't exist anymore. Call me Deathclaw. Wu shakes his head, eyebrows raised. Gonna be weird calling you Deathclaw again. Haven't called you that since we were kids. Gubbet looks from Isabel to Wu to you. Guess this is our new crew. The red on her shoulder scurries to the top of her head for a better view. Welcome to the shadows, Deathclaw. Alrighty then. Well, we need to probably activate our computer, but first, I reckon... Oh, we can do upgrades of our team as well. She gained 1 body, 1 quickness, 1 spirit summoning, 1 SMG, 1 spirit control. This is what I meant before. Your allies gain so much that you cannot keep up with it. It's kind of unfair, at least you couldn't keep up in the second game. Now you have to take that into account that of course they do this so that, well, they don't become too specialized and it's kind of hard to use certain people. But looking at that, I think is for the next episode. Or better to say, I will do them off camera, as well as some shopping, which I assume are now open to us. And I will tell you what I have done when we return. In the meantime, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.